Hello, fellow gamers, and welcome back to yet another Factorio episode. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at uh, doing three major objectives, and that is finish setting up green science, have a friendly chat with our neighbors face to face, and automating a few of the basic uh, base building items like assembling machines, mining drills, and so on. Uh, but the first of all, I've just realized that I forgot to set up an ammo production facility, and we are currently out of ammo. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is do this little setup here, make sure we're not overproducing, and also queue up a few turrets. And after this, I've already set up two factories here where we're going to be producing transport belts and inserters. And we're going to be outputting these two into a chest. And onto a belt. And the reason why we're outputting these two here is um, oh, wait, I have to go settle a conflict here. I think they managed to destroy one of my belts. So let's go fix that. And repair whatever was damaged. I think that was it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, um, I'm just gonna collect a bit more copper. Want to queue up a few more turrets and a few more walls while we're here. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because these are the main, the two requirements for a science that we just researched, and that is logistics science packs, aka green science. So we need one transporter belt and one inserter to get one logistics science pack, and that science pack produces in 6 seconds. So as soon as we provide all the required resources and are also going to be limiting these chests to make sure that we're not overproducing. And we have some friendly neighbors destroying our base again. We need to have that conversation really soon because I don't like where the current situation is going. Okay. Let me just queue up a couple more researches. And I'm gonna start by researching heavy armor, also researching projectile damage and shooting speed, why not? We have plenty of resources at our disposal right now. So, as I was saying, this is not what I wanted to do. I am going to set up green science here. And that's actually going to be 12 factories to keep the same ratio that I was talking about in the previous episode, so 2 science packs per minute. That's the target. And for that we need not 10 but 12 assembling machines. So while I quickly do this build here, as soon as we have green science up, we're gonna be looking at finishing our military research, and just gonna grab a few of the resources here just to finish setting up this production line. Okay, so this means that we have green science running, and if we look here, we see that green science is actually running, and we should start see our green research flow. Okay, so that's objective 1 complete. Now let's take a look at our second objective, and that is managing pollution and managing our friendly neighbors. Now, the pollution cloud is spreading and is going to be spreading, and eventually we might be looking at setting up some defensive perimeter around our base. But for now, the easiest way to deal with our neighbors is to help them move to a further away place. In order to do that, as we're going to progress into the game, we're going to have better and more efficient ways of dealing with that. But for now, I think that the best way to achieve that is to research grenades. And I'm actually going to DQ all the other researches and just do a couple of grenade researches. And I'm thinking if I need anything else from this technology chain. No, nothing else that we urgently need, so we're gonna leave these ones open. And what I'm gonna do for now is gonna be just a temporary setup. I will need more stone furnaces, that's for sure. I'm probably not gonna need as many as I've queued up, but we are gonna be building a few more smelting chains in just a second. But for now, what I want to do is I'm gonna steal some of the iron that we have here, and I will just smelt the iron plates into steel. And there's a few reasons why I'm just setting up this manual steel production chain, and that is, first of all, we want to get an armor, and that's 50 steel to begin with, and second of all, some of the buildings that we're gonna want to place soon are gonna require steel, and one of them is automation dye, which provides us with assembly machine dye too. So yeah. Also, a very quick and dirty setup that I like to do is just put a few assembly machines here on the close to the copper line, to the coal line, and have them all do grenades. And for now, we're just gonna hand feed. We're just gonna hand feed the iron into the assembly machines. Okay, now I've just crafted a few radars, and this is a building we haven't used before, but what it basically does is allow us to have vision on the map even when we're not in the area. And I want to protect a few strategic places around the base, because when we go out exploring, we're not going to be here to defend, and I'm still expecting to receive attacks during this period. So we're going to be putting a few of these turret and wall setups. Some people I saw call them pillboxes. Um, this is very limited ammo, but it should hold for at least one attack. Let me see if we can pick up more ammo in our production area. Nice, we have already gathered a few steel. If we get our copper plates, we should have enough. Yeah, we do have enough to build our level 2 armor. And level 2 armor is actually a pretty big upgrade because we're the small biters are gonna have a hard time dealing any sort of damage to us now. So what I also want to do, I just noticed that the production of belt and inserters is a bit slow, and that is primarily because we don't have enough resources feeding in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna double the amount of inserters that I have. I'm just looking for a way to power this inserter as well. Well, we might not actually need that second inserter. Yeah, I think this is gonna be enough. Yeah, so just setting up a few defenses. This is a bit exposed here. I'm not all that comfortable with that, but let's see how that goes. We'll just place a radar here. We should have had a radar here as well, but unfortunately we don't. And that's a pretty massive attack. Let's grab our ammo. Oh yeah. This is pretty resource intensive, so let's put fast inserters there as well. We do have quite a bit of ammo now. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just gonna go grab a few more walls or a few more stone bricks to turn them into walls. And let's see how many grenades we actually have so far. Okay, not many, but I think this is a decent enough number. And I'm just gonna drop in a few more stone plates. Oh, that's actually all of my stone plates. Just realized that this is actually out of ammo now, which is not great. Yeah, let's drop in a few more ammo packs. And what I'm gonna be doing now is I'm gonna go fishing. I haven't talked about fish yet. What they do is they actually give you some life back. So if you get damaged by biters, you just eat a fish and your HP is gonna be back up. So let's see how efficient grenades are. And as you can see, the biters die almost instantly. And yeah, that was it. We wasted about 20-25 grenades, and the biter base is no more. Which means that that biter base will no longer be consuming pollution, so the pollution cloud will spread even further. So we'll also have to look at expanding our view range, which is what our radars also do. They periodically scan a sector within their area of coverage. But I'm not all that worried at the very beginning of the game. That's a small attack that our base should be able to handle it. And what I'm doing here is I'm just quickly moving left and right so that the worm won't be able to lock onto us and actually hit us with any projectiles. That attack is actually going to damage our base, unfortunately. We're going to lose a few buildings. And that is because it managed to get past our two defenses here. And yeah, we're going to be losing a few small buildings here and there, but not that big of a problem. We'll just throw in a grenade to get rid of everything, and then we'll quickly rebuild. We're missing the power poles. And I believe that everything should be up and running again, and I'm quickly gonna just repair what was damaged. Everything seems to be working fine. I hope I didn't miss anything. I probably did, but we'll take care of that later if I did. And I'm just gonna queue up a few more important researches here, and we're gonna be queuing up definitely automation to advanced material processing is definitely a good technology to have, and logistics. This is a very important one, as it's going to unlock a few important technologies down the line, and engine. I'll just leave the research queue at this for now, while we go clear up a few more bases that are just on the outside the perimeter. And I think I'll want to clear that base. I'm just gonna grab, yeah, I need to grab a few more grenades. Yeah, that should be plenty of grenades. And yeah, we'll clean up this base. We'll see if our radars in the meantime reveal any more biter bases. If not, we're gonna head back to our base and start placing a few more assembling machines. Yeah, so while we're traveling here, well, I guess we're already here. Oh, this is actually a very small base. I thought it was way bigger. We could have sorted this out with just a couple of grenades that we already had. Okay, as I was saying, in the upcoming episodes, we're gonna be we'll have to plan a bit more careful around what we do, how we expand. Things are gonna get a bit more complex, maybe. But one of the things that I want to talk to, and I'll probably spend the next episode talking about, is the main boss, which we're gonna be using to build our primary base. And yeah, I guess we don't have any other enemy bases around. We could have some here or some here, but I'm not extremely worried about that right now. We'll see if any attacks come through. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna set up just a few more assembly machines here, and I'm just gonna drag these two belts of resources. Because with these resources, we're going to be able to set up most of the initial production chains that we're interested in. I'm actually out of assembling machines, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I need to upgrade these inserters because we're actually running out of gears. I've just noticed. So a few of the things that I will want to automate here are, let's start with assembling machines. So we need iron plate, gears, and electronic circuits, and we'll have them all here. So for now, I'm just gonna output them into a box. I'm gonna limit this to just one stack. And this machine will actually keep reserved for assembling machine level 2. And I definitely want electric mining drills, which is same setup as the other one. And I'm gonna limit this to 2 stacks for now. And yeah, the other thing that we're gonna automate is inserters. I want to be able to have fast inserters and long-handed inserters as well, not only normal inserters. So the way this setup goes is something like this. I believe that they all need electronic circuits. No, actually this one doesn't need electronic circuits, but it does need gears. Yeah. And also this one. The middle factory is gonna feed into the 2 other factories, and then we'll have 2 chests here collecting our inserters, and I'm gonna limit this to 2 stacks at most as well. And we almost have automation 2 ready. Now with automation 2 is gonna be a tricky one because we don't have steel automated, and steel is a requirement for this one. I will no longer be using assembly machine 1, so we'll just have this one box. And for now, I will just hand feed whatever steel we have and whatever machines we have in here. We also need one of these inserters. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Let's get a few more stacks of steel running. Convert some iron plates into steel. Our starting patch, I think, is big enough to build a second lane, and we might actually be looking at building that second lane of steel instead of iron. I don't see any more attacks coming, and uh, yeah, I think that this is it for this episode. In the next episode, we're gonna be talking about the next evolution step towards building and launching a rocket. And the next step is actually setting up chemical science. Now, in order to set up chemical science, there's quite a few steps that we need to go through, and the most important one is oil processing. And this is something that I've seen a lot of people struggle with. I think there's quite a few fairly simple oil processing setups that we can go with. But yeah, that's all for next episodes. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know if you have any comments or if you want me to do something or talk more about some of the things that I'm doing or talk less about some of the things that I'm doing. And thank you very much for watching and see you here next time.